Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is out there with Jared Bayless. Then there's Parker. Then it's Greg Monroe. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some nice plays. He had 12 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this.
For Parker, and Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Mayo in for Carter Williams. And here's Freak. He's got 5.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Dishes to Miles. He feeds it to Hill. Shoots it up. Hits the front of the rim and out. Milwaukee in the lead.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the charts.
Here's Freak. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. For Giannis, it's not just his physique and length. Clark, he moves insanely well for a guy that size.
Yeah, Giannis also might not be done growing, Kevin.
Right.
How scary is that? I mean, you know, he could be a legit 7-foot shooting guard when it's all said and done. That would be something to see.
When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow, that's right. The timely screen. Gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Plumlee's got 6. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Mayo drives in. Here's Bayless. There's the dish to Plumlee. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the big group. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson checked in for Monroe. Plumlee comes in for Jabari Parker. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. On the court for Indiana, Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Hill is out there with Mahinmi. And it's Freak in at the point. And there's the 3-second violation. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Bucks second.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Out to the right wing. Miles the pass to Freak. And he drops that one in. Freak's got 10 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, 2. The nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Kicks it to Hill. 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Stuckey against Mayo. Launches a 3, and there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Stuckey. Miles has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Antetokounmpo dishes to Plumlee. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And then C.J. Miles with the dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Just 3 on the clock, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Tie game in. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
Monte, this was
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Ellis.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every day.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching.
Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans. It is for this reason above all, I've decided to choose the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, Steve.
Talent they have on that team, they can win a championship this year.
You think so? And you know what that means?
I'm gonna get
Cha-ching.
I love it.
I know.
Yes, my man. All right, son. Congratulations.
I've been running.
3 letters, M-A-X, baby.
Dom we trust, baby.
Dom, we trust.
Let me see this contract. Let me see this contract.
I gotta call. I'll be right back. I gotta call finally. Yo, fool, where you been? I've been trying to call you.
Mr. Freak,
Yo, who's this?
this is Officer Vasquez with the 9th Precinct.
Officer Vasquez? What did Vic do now?
Mr. Freak, there's been an accident. Look, we're gonna need you to come down to the following address as soon as possible.
What kind of accident? Put Vic on the phone.
I can't do that, sir.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to talk to Vic.
Look, sir, we need you to come down as soon as you can.
No. Hey, listen. Put down the phone, and I don't want to hear it get picked up until Victor Van Leer's on the
give me
phone.
the phone.
Put Vic on the phone.
Mr. Freak, Mr. Van Leer was killed in a car accident.
What's going on? Give me the phone.
The car he was driving was registered to you. We were able to identify him from the
Listen
flyers
to
in
me.
his possession.
Freak,
I
give
don't
me the
want to
phone.
talk to you no more.
Freak, give me the phone. Hi, excuse me. Hi. Yes. This is Cece. This is Freak's manager. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, yes, look, we're gonna need somebody to come down and identify Mr. Van Leer. Eyewitnesses say that he was involved in a car chase. 2 cars were chasing him, and as the chase escalated, he eventually lost control and crashed. Look, I'm really sorry for your loss.
Hello. Outside of the deceased, was anybody else injured?
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Yeah. They said he was in a car chase.
No.
Freak, I'm sorry. He died.
I'm so sorry, Freak. Freak, I am so sorry.